Tupperware sliding back down to potentially an entry, though it just broke VWAP for the first time all morning. So that's the first time anybody's underwater. It's going to create some additional selling pressure. My last search in Google is interesting to me this morning. Is what was I thinking yesterday? How to measure scatter conformity regression. Basically, the noisiness of your sample. I was looking at stuff like that yesterday. I'm live on everything. All right, and now over to TikTok. All right, SPRC pulling back a little bit. $7.30, and I'm at 8. $33. Oh, okay. Oh. Ah, that's what's missing. Okay. Anybody know what that music's from? Who can guess what that is? Oh, where's your chat? Oh, there it is. Okay. Who can guess what that's from? You actually all know it. So somebody doesn't know it, they do. There we go. Mike's got it. Angry Birds. Everybody knows it. You know it. Admit it. Don't be like that. You played Angry Birds, trust me, or somebody you knew next to you, and some of you saw the movie and everything. And are the father of 7 children and stuff. Some of you. Tupperware is falling and falling and falling. Tupperware is failing out. I think I'm going to go ahead and exit my little teeny attempt at a position on it and see where it lands, and then maybe think about it from there. EXT. And bye. It's Tuesday, so I'm allowed to trade today. Yay. All right, but SPRC remains probably our hottest pick. 7 million float. The volume this morning is insane. Let's see. 5 million, and it's a 7 million float. So by the end of the day, we're projected to do like 15 million, which would rotate the float at least twice, which is enough to allow the new sentiment to run the show today. All of the above. And Angry Birds 2. I don't know if I saw that one, but I did see the Angry Birds one. Going to see Angry Birds 2 is sort of like going to see Jaws 4. I mean, after you see Jaws 3, you just got to completely give up on the franchise. Jaws 2 was okay. What's the greatest sequels of all time? I'm going to say one of them for sure is Superman 2. Superman 2, very good. Rocky 2. Rocky 2, outstanding. I've never seen this next one, but only because I want to see it like in perfect environment because I've never seen it, and it's considered one of the greatest films of all time. But I heard that the sequel to it is as good as the original, and that's The Godfather 2. I think there might even be a third one, 2 and 3. I've never seen The Godfathers. Yeah, tragic, I know. But I'm waiting to get into a nice situation where I can focus, no distractions. Greatest movie. Yeah, Twin Towers. Twin Towers was better than the first one. And in my opinion, the third one, Return of the King, was better than the prior two as well. So they just kept getting better. That was absolutely incredible. And I watched also the extended versions, had that DVD set or whatever, the extended cuts of all of them. And I've done that back to back, and I've done that several times. And so I really know I'm in and out. But the thing is, the first movie's incredible. So it's like, just because 2 and 3 are so much better, or are better, doesn't make the first one bad at all. And yep, Carl, you're right. Top Gun 2, I couldn't believe it. I hated to admit it after the first watching. It took an hour for me to really let it sink in. I was like, fucking A, I think that was better than the original. I went back and watched the original. Plot doesn't even compare to the second one. The depth of the story. And then, but I mean, obviously the movie's more well done. It's like more highly produced, better, equipment, better standards, all that. But if you just take all that out, and there were just 2 books, the second one was a much more complex plot. Even though neither was like, Lord of the Rings, but yeah, Top Gun 2, I have to say, undeniably better than the original, and I've seen it now 5 times. 5 times. No, I think it's been 6 times, because I've seen it 2 times at home. I saw the original in the theater, and then IMAX, and then 3D, and then 4DX. I saw it 4 times in the theater, so I've seen it 6 times because I've seen it twice at home as well. And that's not enough, frankly. Oh, John Wick 2, somebody says. I haven't seen the John Wicks either, and I really want to. Mostly. And the Expendables. That's another one I want to see. I haven't seen any of the Expendables. Haven't seen any of the John Wicks. Oh, and I believe I haven't seen all the Equalizers. I might have to see like number 4 because I need to catch up. Oh, dude, Blade Runner 2049. I can't believe you said that. No way in hell. I got to go against you on that one. Hell no. But I will say this. Aliens 2. Aliens 2. Fucking way better than the original, although the original was so cool. It was so interesting. I mean, the original's got its things like, the surprise first birth, that was a moment for sure. Why don't you guys just freeze him? I don't know why they don't freeze him. That's my favorite line in the whole movie. In Alien, the original. Why don't they just freeze him? Or her. I forget who the fuck is in there. I don't know. I didn't really like the captain dude. But it was nice how, Sigourney Weaver becomes, spoiler alert. Oh, there's another one. He's right. Terminator 2. Terminator 2, definitely better than the original. Boy, you guys are good. These are correct. You guys are correct. I agree with you. Jumanji versus Jumanji 2. Actually, I think the second one might have been slightly better. Oh, there's another series I haven't seen yet also that I really want to see. Dark Knights. Yeah, I heard those are all really good as well. The new Mission is awesome. Mission Impossible, the new one, the 2 one. Actually, it was pretty goddamn good. Anyway, guys, we got 8 minutes to the open, and SPRC is what we're watching. Let's take a look at the market because some of you might be concerned about it. I'm fucking not. But some of you might be. So let's take a look at it. The market can suck my dick. I'm not concerned about it. So anyway, We are opening. We last night or mostly this morning, and it's not entirely from this morning's retail report. Okay, the retail report came out this morning, and it was better than expected. Consumers continue to spend far more egregiously than everyone predicted, and maybe that's part of what's causing the market to tank more. Is that they're feeling that the Fed is going to try to get even more aggressive based on consumer spending habits, potentially. I don't really think that's the case. They don't really need to. Rates are where they are. It'll work itself out. It'll just take longer. The Fed could speed things up by raising rates more, but that would cause us to go into even further distress economically. So it's really not necessary. We're seeing the right pressures go on. Basically, consumers can continue to spend until they run out of debt. I mean, that's essentially where it's at. And then, housing market next year is going to be in shambles, probably, knock on wood. I'd really like that. And so, I think we're having a nice, slow, soft landing. The 30-year is 5% this morning. Yes, sir. We love that. You can buy bonds. Can you imagine getting 5% on your money for 30 years in the most rock solid, most guaranteed asset on earth? That's great. For some people, that ends all their misery about where they need to put their money right now. So you do that, but then the other good thing is that when rates return to like 2%, your money will double or triple. So you get into 30-year bonds right now, or at 5% or 6% more later. We recently won the $2 billion jackpot. No, I didn't see the news on that. No, that's crazy. Did he kill himself or something? What's the news? No, but yeah, that is crazy. So anyway, Apple is tanking very strongly right now, but the whole market is going down. Yesterday, the market was at, let's pull it up here for you guys on TikTok. Yesterday, the market had almost entirely retraced the bad Friday that came before. And that really set things up for some good. However, it didn't get over Friday's high. And like I always tell you, therefore, that's an inside candle day. And what do inside candles mean? Nothing. That's what you must remember. They mean nothing. An inside candle changes nothing. You can't act on inside candles. Okay? Don't ever act on inside candles. You on TikTok, everywhere, where the fuck you are. Inside candles, I don't care how good they are. Until they can break either side, they don't mean anything. So we have now, however, broken the low of yesterday's good inside candle day. And what does that mean? Nothing. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, that does put us into motion downward. And I'd say if it was another inside candle, I'd be curious. But no, we are now potentially going to break the low of Friday, which is going to bring prices down on the market some. I think that there's some stress on the markets this morning. We've got 3.5 minutes till the market opens, and it's good to know that, right? So in the meantime, though, SPRC, which just regained regulatory compliance to remain listed on NASDAQ, SPRC, has gone from 280 to 870. That's a 3x, 200% increase in price. And similar to GLBS, which recently went up 165% in 16 days because it met the regulatory compliance for remaining listed on NASDAQ. And if you guys could get some kind of alert set up where it tells you the moment something meets regulatory compliance for NASDAQ listing requirements, god damn, these stocks, they just go up hundreds of percent after that happens. Jump on top of those. Anyway, SPRC, that's what we're watching this morning. We got 2 minutes and 20 seconds before the market opens, RJ says he's blowing through his money fast. First, he did a total cash out, right, and has bought 3 houses. Oh yeah. No, but he's doing good stuff. Yeah, he's actually like investing. Well, that's true, but he owns them. You know, the thing is, he bought them outright, Randy. So it doesn't matter if they go down in value. He doesn't owe anybody any money. What he should have done, though, is probably just bought all 30-year Treasury bonds and then borrowed against that to buy the houses, right? That way, now you're buying houses on lent money, which makes that a business expense, essentially like a business expenditure, and you don't get taxed on your debt. So anyway, but hey, I'm sure he'll be down to what? I mean, like, remember when Dan Zanger got to 42 million, and then lost 85% of his money, and so sad, all the way down to 7 million. And he made it all back, though, by the way, over time, over the next few years. But yeah, he turned $11,000 into 42 million in 3 years, and then lost 85% of his money. I mean, it just goes to show you, if you make money fast, you're going to lose it fast too. But fuck, man, 90% loss on 1,000% gains is still a double. That's pretty, I think, or maybe better. Might even be better. That's crazy. What are they buying? Houses. He's buying, like, he bought some houses in LA, I think. Yeah, I've been following that. I think that's, good. Most of these other people are not doing that kind of stuff. But it does remind me of, was Hurley's parents or something in Lost, remember? I think he bought his mom a home, or so. I remember, like, Cheech Marin was his dad or something. And they're living in an extravagant home. Oh, because I think his dad stole the numbers and bet the lottery or something. Something happened, but that's the greatest fucking show of all time, Lost. All right, here we go. What's it going to be? Market. What you want to do? We know the market's probably going to be going down. Yeah, the market is dropping right now. We know that's going to happen. Keep an eye on Tupperware too, guys. There might be a short squeeze there. If it breaks over like 260, there goes Tupperware. As a matter of fact, then it could go to 350. Tupperware at 234. Stop at right around there. I don't know. I guess I'll get like 500 shares. I can't even do the math right now this fast. I just need to get on. That short squeeze right now. What's the math on that? 50 cents to 220 would be my stop. 30 cents of risk. Yeah, 300 shares is what I should have got. Close enough. Yeah. So SPRC, come on. What are you going to do? SPRC, you got regulatory compliance, but the thing is, the market is just dragging everything down. The market is a bummer today, and it's going to be. Yeah, you could probably get puts. There's probably a majority probability on that. But, options are difficult to trade. You might be better off scalping futures. Because the Greeks are going to mess you up. If you try to sell when the bottom of a move is already hit and it starts to come back up, and then you're like, oh, get me out of those. The way the Greeks work, it almost flattens your profit entirely just right there. But in futures, it wouldn't do that. But so the way to really trade puts on the market is to take profits before it finishes its move. But you're better off trading futures, though. Futures much better. Oh boy, there goes Tupperware, and it's about to break my stop. You better not. Come on, you can do it. I have faith in you, short squeezers. I got my trigger finger on Tupperware. Well, the first minute of the market is open. And MET-C is flying a lot, it seems like. MET-C. What's up with that? Wow. Entry on MET-C for swing trade. 4.6% ADR. MET-C for a swing trade. And that is stop at, you'd probably be best to go 960. It's $1 of risk. MET-C, what is this fucking thing? Ramaco Resources. MET-C, Ramaco Resources. What do they do? I have no fucking idea. They do whatever AFRM does. I don't know. What else is up right off the open that's on our hot lists here? MET-C, IMVT. Oh man, got like a pain in my neck. I think it's RJ. That would be good, but don't. Anywho, IMVT, that is an entry on IMVT. We like that one. 8% ADR. Stop to the low of the day. 37.50. It's at $39. $1.50 a risk on IMVT. IMVT. Follow me. I am VT. Okay, and $1.50 a risk means fuck me, I can't do the math. That's what it means. Come on, divided by 150, 400 shares. Okay, Jesus Christ. That is some complex math, I tell you. I don't think I could have did that. Okay, so the inverse of 1.5 is 2/3. Got it, all right. I'll have to remember that. SPRC is reclaiming, and so is Tupperware. All right, let's see what happens there. We're in those as well. Also moving up this morning is CRNX. It's one of our hot stocks. Let's see how that's looking. Oops, I should have pulled it up on my daily chart. Can you tell I didn't have my coffee this morning? I did not. I did not hurt her. I did not hit her. CRNX, nah, fuck you. And then BHVN. I'll get my new glasses in a few days, thank good God. AEO, shit, AEO is moving again? Man. All right, yeah, it's a breakout move on AEO. Such strength coming from AEO. Yeah, retail's strong. That's true. Retail numbers strong. All right, I'm going to get me some more AEO. And BAIEO 1650 would be a fine stop, and it's at like 1780, so like $2 of risk. 300 shares for me. Boom. Is that it? Can't even get any more or anything? Did I buy enough of that? It doesn't even seem like very much. AEO. Yeah. Wow. That only nicked me $1,000. The margin requirements on that must be phenomenal. I got like 5-to-1 leverage on the AEO on margin. That's outstanding. Coal shippers. Is that what that one company does? All right. I thought that's what AFRM does. Okay. Just kidding. HNRG, and we got Internet of Things. We got to check that out as well. Oh my God, HNRG just on this incredible run. How has this not been on our hot list? Gorgeous looking stock. God damn. IDT, rather, not IoT. IDT. Wow, IDT is just nuts. Something's down a lot. IMVT, we got in it, and now it's really reversed on me. Let's see, who went halfway to the stop. I got to check on that. All right, well, I'm just going to have to watch it from here. Okay, it's already popping back up. Tupperware, what are you going to do, man? What are you going to do, Tupperware? What is that, Pixie? Pixie made our hot list? On my screen? That's crazy. Pixie? Let me see. How's Pixie been doing? Pixie? No, is that really Pixie? Let me read that. Pixie, how the fuck did you get on the list? SYM, CMTL, SYM. Nah, CMTL. No. What's on the high RVOL? We got the SE. Not moving very much. PDD. That's been doing really great lately. Good Lord, it's just gorgeous looking. Is that a green reclaim entry? It is. Okay, there's a reclaim entry on PDD. Those are very interesting and powerful entries, which you can use to get very low risk on. Low is 103 would be the stop. It's at 105, $2 of risk. PDD, $2 of risk. PDD, swing trade. And that would be, for me, 300 shares. PDD. Huh? Rejected. Your buying power will be... Yeah, I guess that's $30,000 position. Damn. All right, how much can I get? Try 200? This is the problem with having low risk. I think... What now? It'd be below zero. Come on. Give me some. 100? So lame. Oh, that would work. Okay. And just barely. And that's it for me for positions. That's it for me for positions. All right. SN from the other day. I got to take a look at that. All right. That's following through. VERK. VT. I am VT. Follow me. VERK pulling back. What are you going to do? VERK being a jerk. We got some up movement on the market now. And it's actually moving up and over a small pre-market inner shelf pivot, which signifies some sentiment reversal, or at least we're at the bottom probably. We're probably at the bottom right now of this morning move. Alrighty. SPRC pulling back after trying to make some progress. Boom. Boom. METC has followed through. METC. I wonder how AI Companion is going to transcribe today's session. Oh my God. It's so interesting. AI Companion, hello. We are now talking to AI Companion, which actually doesn't do transcription. It doesn't answer you back. But it's going to summarize what I said about AI Companion. And what I want to say about AI Companion is it's a very useful tool. All right, transcribe that, motherfucker. AI Summary Companion. We're going to have a Zoom about Zoom. Well, a lot of interesting things out there. METC, yes, now up 8% off the open. What's this? Oh, Pixie, CRNX, BHVN, IMVT, AEO, GHG, GDHG. What? Wow. That's a holy grail. Holy. Why have we not heard about that one? Okay, this moved initially 70% in 3 bars, 3 days, and then it moved 175% in 14 days. And then in total now it's moved 397% in 27 days. GDHG. What is going on over there? To build 3 amusement parks in China. God, what incredible gains going on over there. I mean, you're catching the tail of a tiger. Basically, we have to wait for a pullback on GDHG, but this is one to wait for. This is a holy grail type of stock. The last pullback went down 20%. That's excellent. That's good. We love it if it's 12%, 15%, 20% is fine. 50% bad. 33%, okay. 40%, eh. 20%, yeah, good. That's how you learn here. Yeah, 20%, eh. I know. This is how you learn things in Evan's school. 20%, eh. 10% we love. 30%, eh. 40%, eh. 50%. That is the learning method. And hopefully you took notes on that, actually. So, 50% plus pullback equals fart. You know. Yeah, really. Oh my God. It's gonna say that in the transcription. Apparently. Oh my God. True. All true. All right. SPRC sort of failing out. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. I just don't need it. Doing what it's doing. No thanks. Bye bye. I think that's where I wanted to cut it anyway. 7. Yeah. All right. So I got out exactly where I intended, which is perfectly fine by me. Let's move that to closed positions. And also Tupperware. What are you going to do? Tupperware? If Tupperware can get over 260, it hits 350 probably. So, but it would be another sort of mild short squeeze, a dead cat short squeeze. A dead squeezed cat, a squeezed dead cat, a short dead squeezed cat. There you go. With short little legs. Didn't have screen capture ready. You know. These are being recorded though. So if you have a problem with that, fuck off. All right. I probably do have Tourette's. No, I don't. I curse because I want to. I can control it. Probably. Except when I'm out of control. But that's the same for everybody. Metsi now up 9%. Very nice. Let's see if anything else is moving up to the top of the list. Ironically, AFRM is moving up to the top of the bot list here. Oh, interesting. Yeah, but no, I still don't like this pattern. AEO, I still like. How's that doing? AEO, good. AEO's up 1.5%. Secured your biggest bag yet on momentum last couple of days. Exited yesterday. Went in with 10,000 shares. Very nice. On what? 10,000 shares of what? Oh, like the market? QQQ? Yeah, Bob. IMNM. The market is making new lows, by the way. So that the growth market is. S&P 500 is going kind of sideways-ish lower. Sideways-ish lower. Because S&P 500 has industrials, which respond to inflation, has value stocks, and it has staples as well, consumer staples, not staplers. But the growth stocks, yeah, it looks like people are running from growth stocks. I mean, look at Apple. Apple is just dropping like a ton of bricks. Big red day on Apple. Comparatively. The relative strength on Apple has been horrible lately. AAPL went from 1.7 to 5, exited at 4.2. Which one? Oh, it's literally called Momentum? Momentous. Oh, okay. Yeah, Apple's relative strength right now, 68. I mean, that is just god-awful. And let's check out NVIDIA. It's another growth stock, though, NVIDIA fallen to 85, which is still decent, but not great. It's still semi-strong, but this lower high here is not good, especially if it breaks this inner pivot here, this lower pivot. All right, looking at everything again here. Wow, MET-C now at 9.5% from the open, and we're up 3.3% on my entry. Yeah, Tupperware is just not happening. I think I'm going to cut it. Yeah. Dumb money just not able to make it happen. And so I'm going to be the smarter of the dumb money and get the hell out now. Now, if Tupperware reverses, it gets over 250. It's likely to get over 260. at that point. And if it does, that could be a position that gets to 350. So keep an eye on it. Tupperware, TUP. It did move below VWAP pre-market, which is not great, but it happens. SPRC reclaim would be like a 870. If it can break 870, SPRC could move. The Dow and inflation is moving up. The 30 year is now at 4.98%, so like 5%. So you can get 5% on your money for 30 years right now. That only comes like every 12 to 20 years. You get a cycle like that where you can pick things up at such a great rate in bonds. But what people don't realize is they're like, why would I want 5% for 30? Like, what, what they don't realize is that when rates return to like 2%, or if there's ever an economic crash or crisis or a recession, which is pretty much the playbook on these things, the Fed then lowers rates to 0% in order to re-stimulate the economy, and or we already are planning to return to 2% over the next year or two. When those happen, you will double, triple, or quadruple your money that you invested in 30-year treasury bonds at 5%. They'll still give you the 5% on your original money, but your capital that you put in will have doubled, tripled, or quadrupled. So a lot of people think, bonds and fucking bonds and fucking bonds and bonds. But it's more than that, That's the way I used to be. And, you get older, you get wiser, you get wealthier, you get smarter, you get better. I was a turd when I was younger. No, I was not. I was a really good guy. You wouldn't even recognize me, except for the fact that I look the same. You'd be like, hey, that's Evan Evans. Why is he so totally different, though? Yeah. Like, what the fuck? He's married to a bitch? What has happened here? I do not like this Evan. What the fuck? Hey, look, they all become bitches if you give them enough time. Let's be honest. So, make sure you keep them in the corral no matter who you get. Because it's just something you got to do. I saw this TikTok the other day of like, I forget the type of people. They're called Mennonites, I think. Mennonites, which I don't know enough about. I think they're a kind of Amish, or they're similar to Amish. I wonder if the Mennonites are those ones, or it's the Amish, I forget, that wear like these overalls. Like, I don't know. Anyway, yes, but the women, it was incredible. They were incredible. They go, what does it mean to go viral? And the women who are in the kitchen baking cookies and fucking cake and stuff, they're like, oh, that's when you get a cold? They're like, they are just totally uncorrupted by society. And, I'm sure like a good husband could find some kind of a balance and way to expose them to some good things, but it's like rust. It's corrosive. Like once you put it on you, it's really hard to stop. Just starts ruining everything. So that's why you got to keep everything corralled as a man. And does that make you an asshole? Yes, it does. But what is that thing from Team America? Dicks, pussies, and assholes. I'd like to see the AI companion transcribe this one. Stuff. We're gonna keep watching. Uh-oh. I got banned on TikTok. I'm gonna get out of here. Bye-bye, guys. I gotta get. No, I didn't get banned. Oh, luckily, I think I didn't. It was just a internet glitch. You can't say dicks, pussies, and assholes, and I guess not. All right, everybody, let's move back into the group. Watch that IMVT entry. I'm losing as much on IMVT as I'm making on MET-C. I got to get rid of that probably. All right, see you in the group, everybody. Yeah, have a good morning. What time is it? All right, we're 23 minutes into the market open.